a brief demo introduction. Let me start by explaining the user interface first. On my left is a sample Tableau dashboard for a large superstore or a retail company. We have a sales by subcategory, we have a sales by various states, a monthly trend line, and a category sales along with quantity, profit, category, store cluster in a tabular format. Now the challenge with data is that we all need to design our own data stories. So how do I do that as a marketing head who's looking to launch a new marketing strategy for a product? Let me start by asking a very simple question. What is my furniture sales? Perfect. I see it's 742K. In the Tableau world, I would have to go ahead and manually sum this up. But now I can just go ahead and ask this question. Let me maybe expand this for a better view. I can then ask a follow-up question such as, how is my sales for all my categories? Wonderful. I see that technology has the highest sales, but that's a bit obvious. Let me delve deeper into what exactly is happening in technology. But before that, let me just pin this chart. I can also pin it to multiple dashboards and create my own. Wonderful. Now I can go back and see it happening over here. Let me go back to asking another question. How are my subcategories performing in terms of sales for technology? Oh great, I see phones are performing really well. I'm also a smartphone lover. But for me to launch a new product, I need to delve further down. So maybe I can ask something like, how are the sales spread across state for phones? You see how Alphaa automatically understood the closest measure for my question, which was sales in this case, and corrected the answer. I can see that California and New York along with Texas are performing really well. What I can do now is I can ask a follow-up question on this. Something like, how are my monthly sales trend for Texas and California by phones? Wonderful. I can maybe make this a line chart and pin this. In case I wanted to separate this by state, I can simply say something like by state. Now I see that there's a break in particular months. Let me pin this to show it to the boss. And I could maybe ask this for Texas, since there's a break in Texas, something like, how is my monthly sales and profit trend for phones for Texas? Okay, I see that overall we are performing really well. Maybe I need to delve deeper into the cities. So I can say something like, show me the sales and profit for phones across all cities in Texas. Wonderful. I see that Houston is performing super well. Maybe I can do something like a quadrant analysis in this case, because I want to now understand which states and which cities are performing well. I see that Houston is the one city with a very high sales and profit, which is also something highlighted by the energy feature in Alphaa AI. It's also telling me which are the high sales and low profit cities, along with low sales and low profit. I can go ahead and pin this chart, which I can go back to seeing in my retail demo dashboard. Let me make this a bit better for my eyes. Perfect. What I can do now is I can go ahead and view this in the PowerPoint. And if I see any insight, I can add it with just a touch of a button, along with a voice dictation. Something like, Houston is performing super well in Texas. Maybe we should launch a new product over there. I can call it a marketing insight and a where and just save it. So anytime anyone is asking any question for Houston, the insight will automatically pop up. And it's as simple as asking a question. So in case during a meeting I'm asked a further follow-up question about Houston, I can go back and ask something like, Houston sales and profit monthly. And that's about it. I can make maybe the area chart because I like this better, pin it, and go back to my demonstration. That's about it. Come to Alphaa AI for WhatsApp for any ad hoc questions that you might have on the go. Let me start by saying a simple hi. Great. I now know the logged in user via my phone number and also the active dashboard. I can ask her something like, or ask a question like, who are my top 5 customers buying a lot of phones in New York? Oh, perfect. I can see that John Murray had the highest sales in comparison with others and that Tom Ashbrook would next. Maybe I can ask a follow-up question now, something like, which products is Tom Ashbrook mostly buying? Oh, so apparently he buys a lot of Canon image class copiers. Maybe I should launch a campaign for that. But that's about it. What Alphaa AI on WhatsApp allows you to do is allows you to ask quick questions on the go without requiring a business analyst.